guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do my February budget report. So the first thing I'm going to point out is you can probably see that I have €1,589.91 left to budget. So basically we received a lot more in our income than I had planned. So if you remember back to my video at the start of February, I mentioned that it was going to be a lower income month because I was only going to be receiving money from the side job I had been working. But it turns out that I did receive money from the maternity leave I've been taking. So that was great. So where the extra income came from was Robert worked some overtime. I had that extra income from the maternity benefit. We sold €228 worth of items on like a buy and sell site, and also we got some money from YouTube. So we are left with €1,589.91 to budget out. So I just want to point out that I am from Ireland, and even though these are dollar signs, I'm just going to pretend that they're euros. So our rent was €1,000 as normal. Our TV license, BT Sports, the electricity, the internet, and the Sky TV packages all came out as normal. We did spend €10 extra on mobile phones, and we actually spent €50 instead of the €10 or the 40 that I had budgeted. Our food, again, we didn't do too bad. We did better than last month, but we still didn't reach the budget, or I went over the budget in most places. So in the household items, we had budgeted €30, but I actually only spent €21.08. For the groceries, we budgeted €240, and we were doing meal planning and a grocery list, so it did work out a whole lot better than last month, because last month our food we overspent by 100 and something euros. So we did spend €265.12 there. Our eating out was the same. We went over by €22.97. So we actually spent €122.97. Again, it was a whole lot better than last month, because last month we went over as well. So our e-flow, which is our toll bridges here, I had budgeted $10.40 or $10.50, and it actually worked out to be $10.40, which is kind of the same difference. The bike insurance was $22.37. The bike tax was €88. Our petrol, we went over by €4.49, so it was $124.49. NCT didn't have any costs this month, and repairs, so we actually had to repair the bike and the car this month, and the cost of parts on both of those were €60. And as I mentioned, Robert is a mechanic, so we got off lightly. We didn't have to pay anybody for that. The Robert's tablets were $26.59. We didn't buy any dog food this month. Robert's took his €40. I spent more, and I don't know what I was thinking. I actually purchased 2 books on my Kindle, and that's where the extra €5.58 came from. So it was $45.58. In the baby fund, I had budgeted €100, but we actually only spent $83.45. Oh, that one didn't work. Hold on. There we go. So the Xbox Live subscription came out as $6.99. The postage, I had budgeted $7.90, but we actually only spent $3.95 on that one. My Project B subscription box, I actually cancelled that this month, so now I can get rid of that. Sassy Bloom, I had budgeted €37, but because of the exchange rate, because I'm buying it in sterling and it exchanges obviously to euro, the exchange rate is a bit crappy these days. It actually worked out at $38.97. Clothing, I spent €2.99 over the €100 that I budgeted. And in entertainment, we didn't have anything for entertainment, but it actually worked out that we spent €20 on entertainment. And we had no bank charges. And then we're into our sinking funds and debt. So the first thing I'm going to do is bump up. So as you can see up here, it says I've €1,486.31 left to budget after my my overspend throughout the month. So it's €1,486.31. So what I'm going to do, or what myself and Robert have discussed, is that we are going to bump up our sinking funds. So obviously we will be able to achieve the €1,000 emergency fund, which is baby step 1. So to get that up to the €1,000, we have to have 438.26. So that is amazing that we've actually achieved baby step 1. Our vet fund. So what's actually going to happen with the vet fund is, this is new for February, and I said I was going to do €14 per month, but it actually turns out that we have to send a dog to the vet very soon, and the cost of that is €30 plus whatever medication she needs. So I'm just going to put in €40 this month, just to cover that cost. The birthday stays at 20. The car repair fund, I am going to put in €50. So I'm just going to double that, and we're going to have €50 sitting there as a starter, as the start. The medical fund, we have decided that we're going to put in €100. I mentioned that we have to go see doctors and dentists and all those sorts of things, so it'd be better if we had kind of more money there. So instead of the €30 I budgeted, we are going to put in €100. The car tax. So the way the car tax system works here is that you can pay your car tax every 3 months, every 6 months, or once a year. So because we were living paycheck to paycheck, we were basically paying 3 months. Every 3 months we would pay it, which was €145 every 3 months. So for 6 months, it's €285. So our car tax is due in April. Our next car tax is due in April. So we've decided that we're gonna pay 6 months of that, and it's €285. So we're gonna put all that €285 in there, and then in April we will start again. Taking or put money in a sinking fund, and then we'll have enough by the next time we have to pay it. So the car insurance stays at €60, and the Christmas fund stay at €65, because both of them had been put money into in January. So you can still see up here we have €972.12 left to budget. So we have 4 debts, and only 4 debts. So what happened was, our Little Woods, which is like a online shopping catalog, was €57, and this month I paid €57 off it. Our next highest debt was these charges. So basically we opened a current account but never actually used it, but we did get charges on it, and the balance on that is $135.90, and I'm actually going to pay that off in full. So that's 2 debts that we have paid off. So Robert's credit card, the balance on his credit card is €324.31, and we have decided, because we have €836.22, that we are actually going to be able to pay that off. So it's $324.31. In fact, we've actually already paid that off. I paid it when that payment was due, like last week, because I knew I had this extra money. And then my credit card. So my credit card, the minimum payment for February was €38. So I paid the €38 when it was due. But as you can see up here, we have €521.91 remaining to budget this month. So what I'm actually going to do, which is great, is I'm going to be able to pay that off in March. I'm going to pay it off actually when I stop recording this. So basically, so I'm going to add all of this to pay off some of that debt. So that my credit card currently stands at €1,492.57. And we're actually going to be able to pay off all of that, or not all of it, some of that, and so now that is down under €1,000. So we are actually we have finished baby step 1 by completing the emergency fund, and we have paid off 3 of our 4 debts. Now obviously I understand we didn't have big debts like a lot of people, but they were still debt. So as you can see here, it says I've only paid off €38 and I haven't paid off anything that yet, because obviously I haven't paid off each of those debts, and but I am going to do that this week. So that is it, guys. That is our February budget. It worked out so good for us. I obviously overspent by we overspent, should I say, it's not just me, by €100 this month. But it made up that we did have that extra income come in. So let me know how you think that we've done this month. I think we've done amazingly now that we only have my credit card left to pay off. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. If you like it, give it a big old thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.